Hey dudes, what's up and welcome to the channel. I'm just some guy. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. This is going to be the first episode of my 295-pound life, which is actually a lie. Which, if you watched the video yesterday, I was talking about how when I started not lifting, but like losing weight, I was at 295. But now, even with Christmas dinner yesterday, this morning when I clocked in, I was 287. And, I'd like to... Oh, I didn't even start this. I just started the camera and then I started... So I am on the bike here in the gaming office. And so... this is going to be a little bit of what I do. This is the pilot episode of me working out, right? So I've been doing the recumbent bike because it is better on my knees than when I'm out walking, hitting the pavement, because I'm fat. Now, I'm not as fat as I was. At one point, I did crest into like the 300 range. And then I was like, I need to make a change. I need to make a change to my life. And I've been stuck at 295 for like the last couple of months. Like, I've tried to reduce how much I eat. Didn't help much. I tried to work out. It didn't help much. And what actually helped, well, I guess this helps me with less eating, right, is I've been getting hit with the targeted ads for like AG1, Huel, like the superfoods things. And so I was like, F it, dude. Let's try it out, And so I did. And initially, it was not good. It was real bad. Regardless of what people online tell you, it's not great. The initial taste is something to be desired. So what I did was I got some lemonade pre-workout, and so what I do is I mix the lemonade in with the Huel. Now it just tastes like a grassy lemonade, I guess. So it's much more palatable. But ever since I've been taking this stuff, like, I don't really eat much. I will eat, like, obviously when I cook for the channel, or if I think about it, I'll have some protein, stuff like that. I'll have some hamburger, whatever. But that's one of the reasons why I haven't really been making too many updates, like eating updates, because I haven't really been eating that much. And it's really good because, well, it helps save money, right? Save money, lose weight. But I will say, so I'm down from 295. Yesterday, before I went to my mom's for dinner for Christmas and ate a bunch of cookies and cinnamon rolls and all of that jazz. Because I'm a good son, right? The more cookies I eat, the less cookies my mom can eat. So I'm helping her lose weight by taking some of that burden in on myself. I know, selfless, but not all heroes wear capes, right? So anyways, I was 285, but I don't want to get excited about that, because the first 10 pounds are always water weight, right? Easy to gain, easy to lose. Now that I'm kind of in that mid 280s range, this is where it's going to get harder, right? And this is where I've got to stick to it. I've got to do the bike every day for at least like 15 minutes. I got to watch what I eat. I think once I get down to like the 270 range is when I'm going to start adding in lifting. Well, I do lifting now, but it's just hammer curls, because hammer curls are really easy to isolate out. I just do them while I'm on work meetings in the other room, and those are easy. So I do those every so often, just to kind of help build the arms a bit. But like once I get into like the 270s, I plan on like actually adding in some like lifting, and then going from there, right? I'm still walking the dog every so often, but my plans on like doing extended walking, I think are gonna wait until I am a bit lower in the weight and there's less joint, load and stuff like that. So I'll try to do this every day, because like I was saying yesterday on my video, is that hitting this record button, and the nice thing is I got the GoPro now, so it's easier to manage than my phone, and stuff like that. So it's a bit better in terms of like being able to just put it somewhere, hit, and then go. But just having this accountability helps me out. Because it's tough when you're by yourself, living in the middle of nowhere, with nobody really to hold you responsible other than yourself. And that's the hardest part, right? Is holding yourself responsible to things. So, yeah. But the Huel stuff is working pretty good. It took a little bit, even after the lemonade, to get acclimated to it and like really kind of not be like, ugh. It does still have like a texture, but it's kind of like if you were drinking orange juice. It's like it's got the pulp, right? Might not be for everybody. I don't mind it too much, but I do know, like even with like protein, right? When you get to that last sip, sometimes it's just like, ugh, whoo, buddy, that was a rough one. We're going to do a few other topics. I think I'm going to save those for like a longer main video after I've collected my thoughts on them a little bit. But it's going to do with like how like we're coming up on New Year's, right? And so a lot of this can be seen as like a New Year's resolution, new year, new me type of thing. And I got some thoughts and opinions on that. So we'll talk about that more in length once after I take a shower. This is the problem with doing this in like the middle of the day, right? Because like I'm technically on lunch, and so I figured I'd come over and do this. The problem with doing this midday is that I'm going to be sweaty. I'm already sweaty. And you know, I'm gonna have to sit there for work. Or I guess, I mean, I got an hour for lunch. I can take a shower. And then, like, come back, get all my meetings, my hair will be wet. And they'll be like, bro, what'd you do? And I'll be like, you know, just hit the gym during my lunch. And they'll be like, ooh, he's a go-getter. Yeah, go in and get in the other room, I guess. But hopefully the content that I plan to produce is good. And Ricky's gonna come up the stairs, hear me talking to myself in here, and be like, oh, that's normal. He's just talking to himself. Yep. So, I don't know. I still have 3.5 minutes of doing this bike. I will say though, like doing this and walking and getting up and being more active, my legs have been feeling a lot better. At one point, my legs were so cooked from being sedentary and doing nothing that like I had a hard time just walking downstairs without like holding the handrail for dear life, because I was quite literally sitting in one chair for 14 plus hours a day. And then I would just go from that chair into the bedroom to fall asleep. And so my legs were getting no movement whatsoever. And so every time I tried to do something, my legs were just screaming. And so just being able to be mobile again and like not have to like, so like whenever I have to go down 2 flights of stairs to wash clothes, and so it's like I'm like holding the laundry basket and like holding onto the rail for dear life because my legs don't work, and it was pain. It was terrible, you know. And it's like you do stuff like that and then you think in your head, you're like, I gotta make a change, man. But really, like, you gotta want that change. And I subconsciously didn't, because it hurt. And it didn't matter. And I was depressed. But now, I'm not as depressed. Still depressed, but not as depressed. So hopefully, losing weight and working out will reduce the debuff. We'll see if that works. Or what'll probably happen is I'll do this for a week. Then I'd be like, man, losing weight's hard. You know what's not hard? Eating 2 boxes of Cheez-Its. Now you at home might be like, man, 2 boxes of Cheez-Its, that sounds really hard. That sounds hard to eat. Well, that's because you're not a seasoned Cheez-It eater like me. I am a pro. One who has attained the ability to eat like 2 boxes of Cheez-Its in one go. It's been a long, arduous process to build up to that level, but we definitely did. And we're gonna slow down because we're at 15 minutes. Now, hopefully, we'll just make these videos longer. The problem there is that I'm going to have more stuff to talk about. Like, I'm going to have like 30 minutes of stuff to yap about. I'm sure we can find something, but I'm probably going to go take a shower. Or I won't take a shower. We'll see. There's a 50-50. But I'm going to upload right over here and upload this video. And if you liked the pilot episode of my 295-day 8-pound life, hopefully we don't get sued. If we get sued by TLC, it's whatever. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, homies. Peace out.